All right. Hello, friends, and welcome to a new episode of my Pokemon Reborn playthrough. I had a couple things that I wanted to talk to you guys about before we start this episode. I'm going to try to run through them real quick, though. So, like I always like to do with Pokemon Reborn episodes, I like to try out new, different things. I just feel like Pokemon Reborn is a really good game for trying out new things. I don't have to focus on it as much. The gameplay isn't that detailed, I guess. And so, like always, I'm trying out something new here. I created a second channel solely for stream VODs, and I actually posted the full recording of this video over there. It's about 2 hours and 30 minutes because I got tired kind of close to the end. But this video is solely going to be the highlights of that video, a little bit of like story stuff, just some of me experiencing the game. Going to be rather similar to the way that we had the Pokemon Reborn videos before, where I am cutting out a lot of me trying to catch Pokemon, me getting lost in the middle of the desert, things like that. So it will feel rather familiar to you while also a little bit different. If you want to watch that full video, you can watch it on that other channel. It's Kidtastic VODs. Kidtastic spelled the same way as I have it spelled over here. I'll also go ahead and link the video in the description if you want an easy way to check that out. But otherwise, I think that's all that I need to say before we hop into this. So let's see me play a little bit of the game. So it's been a hot second since I played Pokemon Reborn. The last I know, we were in here, we were going to get Curry or Victini. And I don't remember if I need to talk to Bennett again. So I already had a chance to look around the area a bit, and I think I have a pretty good idea of what's available for us to use, okay? I believe our main course tonight will be spiced apple Galarian style curry. Sure. From this point, we'll need 7 things, alright? 1 sweet apple for the main course, of course. 1 tart apple for substance and depth. Oh, okay, I didn't know you were like a chef. 1 balm mushroom for a second texture. Gross, I hate mushrooms. 1 pecha berry for the signature sweetness. Check the headbutt trees for 1, okay? Berry juice. Berry, sure. For sweetness and thinning. A far-fetched stick. This leek will saute into a perfect start, and the ends are a good garnish. Okay. Rage power. Okay, we're gonna get angry now. Properly treated, this powder stops having adverse effects on and starts being a wonderful spice mix. Okay. That should be it. If you want some hints on where to find everything, feel free to ask. I have a general idea for most things. I honestly think I'm just gonna go for it. Ooh, okay. Apple. Maybe not. Apparently I have to go from it this direction. The tart apple. Okay. I assume I'm not going to be able to get sweet apples from a tart apple tree, you know? Okay, headbutt trees. What do I need from the headbutt trees? I forgot. Headbutt. Sweet. It's not that I need to fight Pokemon. But we sure are going to run into all of them. Oh, you could steal from Wild Warfare. Or you could get a hidden berry and rock. Is that what I'm trying to do here? Swag. Then there's also this down here, which I think just takes me to the beginning. Okay. Sweet apple. I did this one already. Just looking to see if there... I did not do this one already. What the fuck? A stick. What's our Z-cell count right now? 3? So I want to make sure that I'm getting all of them. Okay. Okay, a mushroom. That makes sense. I thought I was about to get mugged. Going to the right past these trees? Oh my god, you can go this way. Okay. You're right, I'm wrong. Why do I question? Okay. Grab rage powder. Oh, I hope I don't fall. Oh, the berry juice is hidden. That's why I'm not seeing anything. I'm like, where am I gonna get berry juice? Okay. It is... Oh... Well, okay, I think I remember how to get there. We're gonna do it without the walkthrough. We are going to know. We go this way. All the way over here. I am on a mission. Not this way. Through here. Down this hole. I knew there had to be something up with this area. It seemed like too much for nothing. Okay, where is it though? Surface at the end. Okay. After all of this. Can I get over there? That might just be connected to the other one. Okay. Speed it up. Oh, okay, so the shekel are there to get stolen from in case you can't find the hidden berry juice that's in this room. But as we all know, berry juice is right here. The last place that I checked. Okay, so that should be everything. I have your things. How's it going? Check me, I guess. Yeah? Oh, and you have it. Good job. 1 tart apple, and you've gotten it. Well done. 1 balm mushroom. You got that. Excellent. 1 pecha berry. Yep. Impeccable. Sorry. Anyway. Berry juice. You have berry juice. Wonderful. Farfetch stick. Leek. Whatever. I'll take it. Rage powder. Respectably reliable work. You got everything then. Fantastic work as always, Kit. 1 pot of questionable cleanliness, ready to go, as ordered. We were fortunate to find everything we needed. Honestly, yeah. Let's hope our fortune carries forward. I guess I'll get started with cooking. What all did you find? Everything we need for Galarian-style spiced apple curry. Curry in a cave. Shall I prepare the other 4 courses as well? No. In fact, why don't you leave the cooking to me? Oh, please, what would you know about cooking? You've never prepared so much as a microwavable hot pocket. How do you pronounce that? Pocket? For yourself. Not under your roof. So you've made hot pockets elsewhere, though. That's the important part. You've had hot pockets before, right? But I've learned much in my time away, including how to take care for myself. I would enjoy a chance to demonstrate as much. Well, we could try to do it together. As equals? As equals, then. Y'all are so weird. Would you mind skinning the apples? Volcarona can get the fire going. Kit, you've done enough. Have a seat and relax, thanks. The rest of this meal will be on us. Yippee! I still don't... Isn't curry, like, a meat dish? Maybe it's not. Maybe there's like a vegan vegetable curry. I don't know anything about curry. I've never had it. I'm just still like... Are we... I guess we're not killing Pokemon to put into our curry, but... Well, it should be done any minute. Nearly. I'll sprinkle it with the rest of the powder for an extra kick, oh boy. And garnish with the greens, and voila. Your presentation is certainly better than mine ever was. They say presentation is half the appeal. I'm sure you would know that from your work. But it's not half that matters. How's the taste? For cave-made curry, it's not bad. Sweet and spicy is a classic mix. The key is balancing it properly. In fact, if you told me this was from the spice, I might even believe you. Your praise is appreciated, as was your help in making it. That goes for both of you, thanks. Oh, hello up there, little one. Interested in a bite? There's plenty to go around. I'm surprised it stayed this entire time, just watching us make curry. See, there's nothing to fear. Here, allow me to serve you. Okay. Well, someone certainly seems to be energetic after their dinner. Is this the part where our wholesome family meal devolves into violence? Sporting violence only. I do believe our little friend here is ready to burn some energy. Great. I knew it was gonna happen. This is usually your prerogative, isn't it? You're just handing it off to Kit? You fucking tell him, Sarah. Make him fight Victini, come on. Didn't you pick up fire types for your elite position? My priority here was just making sure anomalies were contained. This little guy doesn't seem to be attached to one. There will be other opportunities for me anyway. The floor is yours as you wish, Kit. And good, I can save before I do this, just in case. Sweet. Well, are you ready? Huh. Okay. Level 110. Huh. How do you feel about psychic in general? Maybe we should go for a Psybeam just in case. I mean... Okay. That's good. Acceptable. Sweet. We've got this. Let's go psychic. It's not gonna do too much. Okay, nice. Let's go for another Psybeam, because I'm worried that the Psychic's gonna be too much. I want to get it in the red, but not like crazy red, you know? Oh! Okay, we're fine. I'd rather take damage than Victini. Pokeballs. You know what? Let's just start with an Ultra Ball, you know? Let's not go too crazy here. Though I do think that the Great Ball might be better. Maybe even just like a Pokeball. I know I'm talking you out of it. Okay, that's fine. Even if I die, that's okay. 6 other Pokemon. I want to try the Great Ball, you know? I think that the red really matches. Just kidding. Okay. Oh. On to the next. Yeah. Let's go for... It doesn't really matter. Just throw everybody at it. I have this hair that keeps coming back. Keeps coming back to like the middle of my face. I don't know where it comes from. Bag. I don't have any Pokeballs. I was really gonna try that next. What is the ball type that I'm trying to think of? I don't have it, but there was one in particular that I was just like, oh, it'd be good because we're in a cave, technically, right? But I don't have it, so it doesn't really matter. Ultra Ball it is. One more. I believe in you. Nice. It creates an unlimited supply of energy inside its body, which it shares with those who touch it. Didn't know that about Victini. Not too knowledgeable on legendary and pseudo-legendaries and all those different types of Pokemon in general, but didn't know that about Victini. No. No. Nice. So that's that. Well, I appreciate you having me along, even if I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? You cleaned the pot. You made the dinner. You did help with the kitchenware and cooking. There's no need to put your own efforts aside. Equals includes treating yourself with respect as well. Oh. Well, that's not a lesson I should have to learn from my own child. But from someone who's my equal, I guess it's okay. Everyone needs a reminder from time to time. For now, shall we be off? I think so. I have a long night of staring into the middle distance and contemplating my own flawed perspective planned. As long as you're contemplating improving it. Would you like to walk back with us? Yeah, I think so. And let's be off. I don't think I have anything else to do in here. Okay, straight to the nightclub. Boots and pants and boots and pants and, do you want to talk about it? That trip from Agar Cave is not a short one. It seems short. Made for a nice workout, but I'm glad these seats are soft. Still, that was a good time out there. Bennett's grown so much. He made some bad choices, but he seems to be doing well now. And that's the first I've gotten to just spend time with him and, well, a long time. Long before he left home. Don't get me wrong, I still hate that old priest or whatever he's calling himself, but look at Bennett. Sometimes I wonder if that Elias did more for him than I ever did. I guess there's no use thinking too hard about it. Just gotta work on being grateful for what I've got now. That's not something that comes easily to me, but after that camping trip, I am grateful. Now I gotta talk to him. It's good to see that you got out of that cave. We all walked together. What the fuck do you mean? I'm amazed that something like that was hidden down there. It was beautiful. I haven't had much chance to make curry in a long time, so it was actually sort of fun getting to cook again. The circumstances were just an extra creative challenge. Even if my mother... well, she's trying. We both are. But she can be a little embarrassing at times. I expect most people feel the same about their parents, but that doesn't make it easier to handle. Still, it was nice spending time with her. And I enjoyed your company as well. We certainly couldn't have made such delicious curry without your help. Take good care of that Pokemon, right? It was pretty cute. I don't believe it meant any harm. Laura's been dropping hints about a picnic. I didn't tell her anything, but I have a feeling my mother may have been talking to her. If she does end up having one, I think Victini might enjoy it too. Okay, you're gonna steal my Victini to have a picnic. Should I talk to her as well? She had nothing to do with this, but you know. I was talking to Sarah a little while ago, and she told me about the adventure you had with Victini. Sounds like a nice trip you all had. I wonder why Bennett didn't tell me though. I never knew he could cook. It's all of the Hot Pockets, truly. I wish I'd be able to see it. Maybe I'll go check out Agar Cave sometime when League's not too busy. If you wanted to come along, that would be amazing. Maybe we could get some more people to come along too. We could make a whole picnic, or even a tea party. A tea party with friends sounds lovely. I'll talk to everyone and let you know, okay? Apparently we're just getting the picnic/tea party. We have no choice in the matter. Before I do, though, I wanted to thank you for being there for Bennett. I know you've had some trouble in the past, and I'm really grateful you're giving him another chance. I know it means a lot to him, too. Honestly, yeah, I'm really proud of his character development and how I wasn't quite so sure about him in the beginning. Like I said, it depends on how old he is and how I view that whole thing. But I do think that he's gotten a lot better, and I'm proud of him for that. Yeah, so we should be all good there. I need to heal my Pokemon. I don't think there's anybody else here that I need to talk to. Double check, make sure, but I don't think there's anybody new. There's getting to be too many people in this club. No, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, we go on to, of course, Smeargle. Smeargle? I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay. Yeah, Smeargle Secretary. You're so right, honestly. Yeah. Other human help. Help Smeargle now? Yeah. Thank. Other human call help. Fast, angry. Human hurt. Human go help human. Hurt human in train cave. Okay. Train cave near Big Man Woods. Human go help hurt at train cave. Spiky human go too. Spiky human go too. Okay? Yeah. Human good. Go, go, go. Train cave, which I think is the one that you get lost in. Hi. Are you spiky human? I'm coming with you on this one. Okay. It's a little hard to get the details out of that Smeargle, but from what I've gathered, we ain't about to be alone out there. There have been some other reports coming in since all this legendary business went dissonant. You and I, and the leaders, we hunt them to keep others safe. Others hunt them for more problematic pursuits, profit, power, and personal gain. That's kind of what I'm doing, but okay. You know I ain't about that. Had enough of cages between Devon and 7th Street alike. We can't stop folks from making a living, but we can't let them do it like this either. I'm heading straight over there, that old rail cave in Grisolia, I figured. The poacher said something about following the rocks inside. See you on that side. Yeah, I was gonna say, the cave where that guy got lost trying to give Eevee to his daughter. Why am I walking? What a fool I am. Pokemon, Espeon, use TM, Fly, Grisolia, which as we all know is this one? Am I just lost? Nope, I'm here. Hello? Nice to meet you. Hey, you're just in time. And you're the champion. And you've been working with the cops, is that right? A really long time ago, yeah. Gotta say, I never imagined the likes of me coming to someone like you. Do you mean you're the one who sent in the report? An illegal poacher asking for city help. You must be Arclight. Name's Breslin. I'll try to keep this short. Me and my gang were commissioned to help acquire a valuable electric-type Pokemon. Acquire. Standard work, really. But this commissioner, she seems to care very little about what happened to me or my crew. Surely you're used to taking a few risks, operating outside the law and all. It's not only that. She seems a little unhinged, okay? It's got to the point that I don't care what happens to her, or even if we get our cut. We're out. It's too dangerous. And that's where you two come in. I can lead you right to her and my team. All I ask is for a little protection from the long arm of the law. What do you say? I guess. Good. Let's put a stop to whatever her plans are. Well, hell, but I'm not promising any form of legal immunity. I am. The law's everything to you, huh? Not everything. We don't serve the law serves us. It's to keep everyone accountable for keeping everyone safe. So first, we'll make sure you're safe. Then we'll make sure you're accountable. We clear? I can tell this is gonna go over great. Complain later. You said your crew is in danger, right? One of us has already been waylaid. This way. I didn't expect them to be asking for our help. Can't say I care for it, but there's no turning back when someone's in need. I suspect I'll be counting on you, Kit. I wasn't sure that I was going the right way, but it seems like I was, so. We go. I'm not even looking at the walkthrough for this. We're just going. Incredible. I'm gonna save every 5 steps. Okay, originally we followed that Pokemon here. Seems this was its den, so we found some weak Pokemon to lure it away. We figured if they were in danger, it'd come running, and we were right. So for the sake of your business, you'll even hurt other Pokemon. Hey, don't get me that. Business is business, and we've all got mouths to feed. Some of us find better ways to do it. We can't all be bleeding hearts like you. For my crew, this is all they know. It's a lot rougher out here where we come from. And that's an excuse. Reborn ain't exactly been all sunshine and rainbows all the time either. It's up to us to make a better future, not just maintain a sour status quo. And how exactly do you suggest I do that? You got any bright ideas for me? Friend, I can't solve those problems for you. I made my way already. Built a show from the ground up, one viewer at a time, and you better believe it's the only good thing anyone in my family ever did. But I did it. I can't show you what's gonna work for you, because if you aren't the one figuring it out step by step, then how can you say you're walking your own path? I love that, okay? However, I can tell you this. Dragging 2 regional superstars who should probably be arresting you into a dimensional void to save your backside, This ain't it. Do better. Damn. I asked for your help, not your morality. Package deal, friend. But good advice, I promise. Try to make the most of it. Look, let's just focus on getting to the exit. The ground in this area reacts to an electric current that seems to make some pathways float. Okay. There's certain stones that need to be activated to move forward. Sweet. You'll know them because they stand taller than any others around here, like the one directly behind me or bigger than that. I don't imagine heroes like you will have any trouble tracking them down. All this just to get to your crew? I asked one of the guys to create a discharge and knock the pathways out so we wouldn't be followed. Safer that way, but no worries, if you touch the stones, they should light right up. Uh-huh. You know what? You're the main character. Go for it. Breslin and I are going to hang back and have a bit more of a talk about where their little team is going. You mean where we can bring them to be safe from that woman? And other things. Sweet. Okay. All by myself. So 2% to get that one Pokemon. Oh, is it the giant jelly, you think? You think that's the big thing that I need to touch? What was that? Oh, just green. I thought it was a Z cell. I got excited. I'm gonna touch this giant jelly. It did not do anything. Okay, maybe that's not the giant jelly I'm supposed to touch. Okay. Maybe it's something else? It's also weird that the trees are glowing in here. Are we sure it's not those? Okay. Hello, Copic. Maybe it's this. Okay. Sweet. So it's not the giant jelly-looking things. Now I'm looking for another one of those big things. It's probably just a straight shot. So, you're the one giving us a hand. Hope our boss hasn't given you a hard time. They can be a bit rough sometimes. I'll remember that next payday, Ein. Glad to see she hasn't gotten on your case for lying down on the job, buddy. Funny as always, Prez. Those marks don't look great. Was it your employer or the Pokemon that did this? Little column A, little column B. Neither of them much seemed to care I was standing between them. Hence the intervention. He's going to need medical help double time. The others are still out there. We chased the thing through this area into a forest of some kind. Even now they might still be in jeopardy, huh? Let's get your friend out of here. I can at least offer some basic first aid, but first step is to step back to safe ground. I'm gonna have to leave it to you to find the rest of the team, of course, yeah. There's 3 more of us, further in, no doubt, and heads harder than any shield on. I doubt they'll pull out without a fight, but better they lose to you than end up like this loud. Real funny. You can jape when you're in better health, my friend. I've never heard that word before, jape. For now, get on my back. We're getting you out of here. I'll lead the way. We can get him cleaned up in the span of 2 commercial breaks or less. You just close your eyes and hang tight, Ein. Let's go. Oh, and one more thing. We may have borrowed a few Mega Stones from our last employers, so you may end up having to fight 1 or 2 of those. That's fine. Put up a good fight, champ. I'm sure you're capable enough. That is, at this point, business as usual. Oh. Done. Interesting. Not where I thought those were gonna be. Again. I knew that was gonna happen one of these times. It activated the pillar and wondered how many more arbitrary obstacles they would have to get through before the next interesting thing happened. Nice. Okay. As Kit activated the pillar, they wondered exactly why their actions were being narrated in such a peculiar way. I didn't question it until that one started without a capital A in the as. Honestly, I thought it was just a funny bit from the game until that one wasn't grammatically correct. And I was like, I'm being fucked with. I'm being watched right now. But really, they should have been wondering why the narration had ever been normal in the first place. Also, how does one even activate a pillar? It's a pillar. Okay. I mean, I figured she was who we were talking about in this. I figured she was gonna be around. And who would have guessed that Lynn is here to fuck things up yet again? I do actually really like Lynn following me around. I don't know why, but I kind of want her to just accompany me 24/7 throughout my journey, you know? I want her to always be there. I think it'd be really interesting to have a game where you have a character like that, where it's like, they're not physically there with you, but they're always there with you. That being said, I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. I'm trying out because I want these videos to be a little bit more bite-sized, something that you can just watch real quick. So I'm going to try a 30-minute format. You know, I'm trying to juggle having a shorter video that more people can easily watch versus, you know, the VODs where you can really sit down with me and play the game with me. I know also we talked about this before in 30-minute videos versus hour-long videos, but we'll see how it goes. Either way, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one for some more Pokemon Reborn.